please check out the previous video. And then we started on really finding the areas of the triangles and shapes. But I spent at least, I think, 3-4 days. 3-4 days, the emphasis was continuously asking us to try to identify base and height of shapes of the triangles correctly. So these 4 tips are extremely important. I can emphasize on this. Okay. So yesterday we continued and we finished all the way up to page 122. That's page 122. And then there are DIY questions here that's not completed for you to do it on your own as well as here. So the main thing I keep emphasizing is please get your base and height identified correctly. Once you can identify the base and height correctly, then you'll be able to solve most of the questions here. Then yesterday I started up just one level 2 question. This is also in yesterday's video. One question here is on page 125. The emphasis that I'm highlighting to you is, number one, there are 2 main ideas of how to solve these kind of questions. For example, this is, I cut a big shape into smaller parts. Find the smaller parts, add them together. So a bit like how we did this question here. There are more than one method to solve problems. Next week, I'm looking forward, I've started my Flip account with you. I'm looking forward to you doing self-recording videos. So, and you featuring as my student tutor. So you explain your video just like how I did for you. You can explain and then show it to your friends how you can solve a problem. So there are more than one methods to solve problems. So everybody may choose different methods. But yes, sometimes there is a preferred method. The one that goes with less steps and it's easier to find measurements. However, it really depends. Some of us see things differently. Okay? So there are shapes that is more direct. Say, for example, this one is cutting the shape into parts and then adding it up together. So yesterday's emphasis was really telling everybody we need to present your answers in a step-by-step manner and in a neat and tidy manner with together the headings of the equation. So you can check very easily. Now, then you have this kind of question or this kind of question whereby you are taking a part, minus out, you take away, cut out something from it. So that is the other idea of the main idea of how to solve this kind of questions. Now there are some questions that are going to be they are going to be DIY because you can see there's so many questions. Okay, all right. And next week we want to start the new chapter of body, and I've already booked our handphone lesson for next Thursday. So we're going to go on CoSpaces. It's like an AR app. Yeah, that you can go and explore. It's going to be very fun. And I've already bought cubes as well for us to play with this. So this is going to be an exciting chapter, but also it has a lot of content on the way. So we really need us to be on the active mode. Okay? So there are some questions that will be your DIY that will be your homework. Now, meanwhile, I will encourage everybody to really go and follow the playlist, go and catch up on what you missed out in class. There's something you can do for yourself at home. Because all of us want to learn at different speeds. Some of us are faster, some of us slower. Some of us need more time to hear and please repeats. Some of us feel that, okay, once I hear it. Alright, now I did a first shot here. And then I want to show you my class finding. Previously, I did it for my class, so there are a lot of different activities that we do and different apps that we do. So one of the things that we can explore next week Okay, to give you a little bit of excitement. All things that we'll be doing next week. So many tests. Yeah, I also confused. Yeah, this game here. Okay. So you can play this game. Like example, the school tree starts. Okay, how many tips do you see? Let's see. Something. I'm just saying, I'm just submitting my you say that. I'm not using my. I'm just writing my way of coming. I'm not. If you are. Okay, I guess I want to give out. Okay, so what? Anyone? 28? Two. What? 20? 20? 21? 60? 90? 60? 70? 7 bucks. 20? We already got 20. Oh. 18, we already got 18 before. Hey, you got 18. Alright. Last level. 22, 60, huh? 19, 17, 19, 19. Okay, so your topic, okay? Okay, so well, then there's a lot of fun things to play next week. And meanwhile, also, yeah, I want to share with you what I did previously with my other class. So here's them, my previous class. So it works a bit like this. Like for example, oh, this human. I know you become human, right? My soccer players become human. Yeah, human. So we have human. Let me find human. Yes. Here. Last year. Hey, David, I need to ask permission first before I can say. So maybe I should already because I cannot save space. So he did it himself. Okay, there's a place to do. I must ask his permission before I can share. Yeah, just like I will ask. I asked homemade his permission before I post his video also. Yeah, I post a video and it was on private, right? So must have permission. So we do different problems. For example, yeah, she's a student, Pranavi. So she explains how to solve the problem. Okay, I look forward to you recording it. Okay, so new. Okay, so please go and check out my new video. Okay, there's a new one here. I will. It has an important thing here. So it's shared. It's going to be shared here. It's already shared here to be on the playlist. And I'm going to tell you about the questions, the questions that are going to be on YouTube for you to do as homework. Okay, so I'm going to do a few questions on page 123 now. A few of the easy ones, do it at 3 minutes per question. Then we do the other ones in the back. I think they need more help at the ones in the back. Okay, say I did my colors. Yesterday I've been giving out highlighters. Zara and Daniel, do you need highlighters? I gave out for you. Do you need? How many do you need? How about you? How many do you need? Please use the highlighter. I thought it would be my money to give you and hope you will use it wisely and make good use of it. Okay? Now, here, I have my, yes? After I gave you yesterday. Okay, so, yeah, okay. Now, there are lots of questions for revision as well. I'll see which page is it? Yeah. So on one of the videos, I went through some of the textbook questions, especially for identify base type, because it's one of the challenges, the most difficult parts. As you look through your textbook, you'll notice several, like let's say you are really lost, you don't remember how to do. The questions in the textbook are very identical to the one in your workbook. So here's the help. So as you can see on page 105 that I'm showing you on the screen for the textbook, it's called areas involving squares, rectangles, and triangles. Basically, you call them composite figures, like composition. You put shapes together to make a new figure. And as you can see, here's showing you two different ways of doing it, method 1 and method 2, and both give you the same answer. Now, so the main question you have to ask yourself is which method are you most comfortable with? So just now, like earlier on, that I'm trying to share with you, you really need to spend some time to think how you want to present your answers. Like for example, you see how this is presented. Very sequential, very step by step, very clear. Each equation, you know what is you are looking for. So when you need to check, it's also easy to check where is likely a mistake that can happen. Now, there are lots of questions for you for revision. I'm going through the workbook one, the simpler ones, starting with this one here, which actually, if you look at this, you can already see there are possibly two methods of solving. Okay, first keyword is find the area of the shaded triangle. It's asking for you to find the shaded triangle that is triangle AEC. So that's the triangle that you're supposed to find. Now, there are already two methods. Number one, I can use the square and minus the two right angle triangles. Can you see the two right angle triangles here? There's one right angle triangle here, triangle ADE. And there's another right angle triangle here, triangle ABC. Now, the other thing the other tip I have for you is really, if you really find challenge in seeing the shapes, run your finger through the alphabets as you are reading it. ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Use your fingers to guide your eyes. This is one of the first few things that actually we practice since when we were little. Since when we were like babies and then in preschool and then kindergarten. You train you started off pointing at things. That's very normal for kids to learn how to getting their eyes to focus on things. So you realize that when little children, when they read, they tend to read and run their finger through it. It's a good practice to get your eyes to focus on the things you want to look at. So some of us may find it challenging to see shapes. So to help yourself, run your finger through the alphabet. Next month, yesterday I was trying to tell everyone, we did it during the video. Oh yeah, I'm going to ask who's interested to join. Yeah, we've got 6 now. I think I'm okay with if you're interested to join. So we do different kind of activities because it's a smaller group. So one of it we did was play a game on recognizing, trying to recall and memorize the colors and outlines of things. So when I use the reason why I insist on buying so many highlighters and sharing with you is to get yourself to start looking at this black and white question, put some color to it, and it gets your eyes to focus on what you need to look at. So in this case, the shader is really straightforward. 2 methods. Number 1, I use the square A, B, C, D. Then I minus these 2 triangles, I'll get a shaded one. That's method number 1. I'm going to write it down here. Method 1. I take A, B, C, D, the square A, B, C, D, minus the right angle triangle A, D, E, minus the right angle triangle A, B, C. That's the first method. But as a result, the method will require me to find an area of A, B, C, D, the square, area of triangle A, D, E, and area of triangle A, B, C, which is 3 things to find. Then eventually I use A, B, C, D minus these 2. Which honestly, I feel that is many, many steps. I could just solve this in 1 step, which is method 2, which I'm going to choose that right now. Why? Because of my understanding of this triangle of identity base and height. So looking at triangle AEC, I can actually find the area of triangle AEC directly by identifying correctly. Let's say EC is the triangle sitting on its butt here. I can immediately find half times base times height. So half times base. This base shows you that if this is 12, if AB is 12, so this will be 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters. And then the height, the corresponding height will be AD, which is 12 centimeters, because that's the square. So as a result, I can already do very quickly with simplifying 3 times 12 is 36 square centimeters. Finish. 1 step. But you need to have the working. You are working. On the truth is, I don't need you to know the answer. I need you to know the steps. Because very rarely in an exam, you see the exact same question. So memorizing answers and getting to answers is not really that useful during a test and exam or answering all the questions in the world. So the truth is, when I'm teaching you in the class, when I'm sharing the problem-solving methods, really it's not so much about the answer. It's about the steps and the methods so that you can answer all the questions in the world by being able to decide what method to choose. And of course, one of the important things must remind. The units here is square centimeters. Yesterday, our friends already made a mistake with this one already. Because immediately the habit, it's a cm square. Then you never look carefully, it's actually meters here. So the answer should be in square meters. So if you write cm square, you're like minus half mark already. So I said, look here, EFGH, 4 questions. If every question you also write wrongly, then it's minus half. Yeah, correct. Then I said, you look at your word problem here. Easily there are 10 word problems. Every question minus half mark, you already 5 marks gone from units. And that's really a throwaway marks. Not like something that is really that you cannot do. Okay, so make sure you get your units right. Now, so you see, if you ask me, right, which method is easier? I'll say method one. Why? Because C square is easy, ma. We learn square when we are primary 2, 3, 4 already. Then the right angle triangle also easy to see. You can find base height of the right angle triangle easily. Half times 12 times 12 and half times 12 times 6. However, it's small steps. So more steps also mean maybe more mistakes. So I'll say this is easier. Why? Because it's a bit harder to identify base and height of this shaded triangle correctly. That's why it's challenging. So I will choose this because this is something that shorter steps. And you with good enough practice, and you see all these three questions, the same kind of triangle as this one. If you can identify the base and height correctly, then it's really quite easy. Okay, next question. Are we okay? Even can you trouble you to turn off the first two row of lights so you can see better? Have you got this question down already? Okay, moving on to the next one. So next one here, you are looking for. Oh, suddenly like wait up. Can see? I feel like I need to sing a song. A lullaby. Okay. Yes. Is it okay? Yeah, it's kind of like blocking the there's a shadow. Okay, but can see? Okay. So the area of triangle, you're supposed to find the shaded triangle in this figure. So the shaded triangle is D. Find the shaded triangle. So you're supposed to find the area of triangle DEB or BD, same thing. BD. These are the same number. DB, the same number, the same letters. So I'm supposed to find this shaded triangle, okay? And then here says the triangle of the area of triangle ABC is the area twice the area of triangle DBE, which is something I'm supposed to find. Okay, this question actually also not difficult. So I can find area of triangle ABC. So ABC is ABC. This is the base. So the height will be, yeah, the 14 here. So area of ABC will be half times 8 centimeter times 14 centimeter. Okay, which I can simplify 14 times 4. 56. Yeah, 56 square centimeters. And then the next step is to just find area of the requested one that is here. Okay, triangle DBE is half of triangle ABC, so it's half of 56, that will be 28. Is it okay? No, not too difficult, right? I think these questions are manageable. You get about 2 marks to 3 marks from questions like that. 1 or 2 steps. Okay, moving on. Okay. Okay, we try the harder questions at the back. Okay. Okay, wow, I want to go through just 3 minutes per question. Change a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I move on first. If you cannot see, you go back and catch up, okay? Because really time is short. Okay, now next one, page 124. You see the space provided is the whole page. So already you can tell how much writing that is required. Okay. Now, but the helpful thing is it's not difficult to identify the area of the shaded figure because you see A, B, C, D. Here tells you a few rules. It says that AC is perpendicular to BB. AE is 2 meters. CE is 6 meters. BE, zoom in, you mean? Oh, sure. If you like. There are at least 3 or 4 methods you can solve this. I will show you the easiest one. I mean, like, not really the easiest one, but the shortest steps. But it may not be the easiest one because the challenge is really identifying correctly. Okay? Okay, I'm keeping quiet so that you can time to digest. A, B, C, D. I can draw this as the is it too fast? So over here, I can see that AC equals to, this is the base of triangle ABC. AC. Can you see the triangle ABC? Yeah, I'm going to color it yellow, okay? Can you see this triangle ABC? Okay. ABC. You realize that if I, flip it this way, can you see like it looks like a kite? Yeah. And actually the other side, the other side actually is the same triangle. Like ABC, then the base and it's also like this one here. I'm using more colors to show you the different. That's why I say you can also use color pencil. So this triangle actually is exactly the same as this triangle. But some of you are maybe thinking I cut it into 4 right angle triangles. Can you see like 4 right angle triangles? Like 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. That's also possible. But that's a lot of steps. So I'll just go with this one and this one. That will be my choice of steps. Okay. So I wrote here AC, the length of AC, ACA to C, right? It is a base of triangle ABC. It is also the base of triangle ABC. And that's 2 plus 6 equals to 8 meters. So immediately I can see this pink color, that's what I'm talking about. This pink color is the base of both the yellow triangle and the blue triangle. And the heights are the same, 3 meters. So I can find the area of, I'm going to just write it out in one whole string. The area of the shaded figure ABCD, which is the kite. It is the area of triangle. Draw like it's the shape, okay? So maybe you can see better this one. Triangle ABC plus triangle. This is another triangle. It looks like this. Triangle ABC. These two put together is a kite. And you realize that these two have the same areas. Because it's at the same areas, I'll just use 2 times one of the triangle. Because they are the same. Same base, same height. Sure. The height are all 3 meters. Oh, not centimeters. See, I made a really mistake. Better write down. Thank you. meter and square meters. I wrote down here 3 centimeters just now. So the height of both of these triangles I highlight in orange, they are both 3 meters. So actually they are exactly the same triangle, like mirror image. So to find the whole figure, I just need to find the area of one of them and then multiply by 2. So I can just find area of ABC. So which is equals to 2 times half times base times height. Base will be 8 meters times height is 3 meters. So this one cancels out already. So the answer is 24 meters square. Finish. One step solved. You know what I'm talking about? So this one step solve is possible only because you can see the yellow triangle and the blue triangle. Okay? And honestly, if you find that this is you can't understand, anybody cannot understand this. You can understand. You can see. Repeat one more time. I repeat one more time. Question 3 on page 130. Question 4 on page 131. Question 5 on page 132. These questions are common questions that will happen in an exam and they stand for 4 to 5 marks. Okay, that's why it's a whole page space. They are about 4 to 5 marks. A bit more tedious, but doable and achievable. What are the optional questions? Optional questions I haven't given you yet, but I also recorded them on YouTube already. These are the level 3 questions. Okay? Page 133 and page 134. These are the optional questions. So you don't have to do it. Because this one, I must say, even though it's only one sentence, but actually to figure out this one is really quite hard. Okay? So question 3.5. Let's go with the slightly easier ones. Okay. Question level 2 question 127 and 128. They are very similar. So let's just go through one of them. Okay. 126, we finished 125. Okay. This one's quite easy. It looks like the ninja star kind of design. You know the ninja star? Yeah, right? Yes. It is quite similar. You can don't know whether you did it before art. I remember one year my P4 students did the ninja star. It was quite fun. Yeah. So the concept is similar. Okay. You can identify the 4 right angle triangles. Okay. That this one, these 4 triangles are the same. So you want to find the total area of the shaded parts. It's actually just finding 4 times one of the right angle triangle, which looks like this. So you need to find this dimension correctly. So meaning if I like this and this is one of the triangles. So basically you're supposed to find 4 times this right angle triangle. Actually not that hard. Then the dimensions are all given, the roots are given. So actually you'll be the area of the shaded parts, area of shaded parts is 4 times of the right angle triangle. One of them is B, which has here 2 meters. Here, CG. CGD. So which the base is 3 meters by 2 meters. So that is 4 times half times 2 times 3. Which I can cancel already. Answer is 12 meters squared. Finish. Already. So you see, actually it looks like it's very fast. The thing is this space here is a one whole big space because it's one whole big space because the truth is I can find individual triangles. I can find this one. There will be like at least 4 steps. And then you add them together. So the big space is like if you find the individual triangles one by one. But if you can identify correctly, that knowing that for this shaded parts is just 4 of this one, then actually it's just 1 step. You know what I'm talking about? So the greatest challenge in this chapter is really it's the question, can you see? If you cannot see, that's hard. Like for example, this one here, to find this shaded triangle, you are actually just using this one. Okay, just last one. I'm gonna go if I was going, I've gone already. Okay, and here. So for this one, actually, to find the shaded triangle is using this rectangle A, C, D, E minus the orange triangle minus the yellow triangle minus the purple triangle. And you get the answer. So that's the idea. If you can see, the question becomes this question is nicer because you have a rectangle and then these three are right angle. So all you need to do is to find correctly the base and height of all of them. And this one is the same as 128. Similar. Exactly the same. Okay, on Monday I will continue to explain page 128 and page 129. Two more questions to go. Hopefully by Wednesday, we can start on the new chapter. So meanwhile, may I trouble you to go home and take a look at the YouTube video for question 3.5? Okay? Okay. Then this one, 127, 128. You want to do optional? Okay? Okay? Okay, see you on Monday.